Hi everyone, welcome to the latest edition of the Coach's Corner. I am your host, Wes McKinney, here today with head women's basketball coach Kenny Osborne. Coach, it's always good to have you on today.
Well, I appreciate it, Wes. Thanks for having me.
Okay, you guys have played 5 games so far. In those 5 games, Sissy Wagner, your point guard, has really stood out. Just talk about her early season play.
Well, I think Sissy made a commitment. She's going to be one of the leaders of this team. And we talked about in the offseason, and I said, Sissy, you got the ability to score, distribute the ball. Last year she led the country in assist-turnover ratio. And but I said, you need to step up and be another scorer for us. I always felt that a good basketball team's got 3 scorers. Bertrand could score, New Archer could score. And I said, Wagner, you got to be our 3rd scorer. And I think all those things come into play. And she's accepted that role very well. And I'm pleased the way she's played so far up to date.
Now, you mentioned Andrea Bertrand had to sit out most of last year with an injury, but has bounced back already 2 double-doubles on the season. Just talk about how she's been able to rebound from that injury.
Well, I think she worked hard in her rehab there last year. We made the decision to go ahead and pull her to get the year back. She started on the rehab right then. And I think, again, she is our other leader on this team. And, again, talking about a commitment, Andrea, as we call her, she was, probably, one of our better players 2 years ago. We won 23. So she's trying to show them what it takes to get back to that success we've had when she was a freshman with 17 wins and 23 wins. And, again, she's done it with hard work and determination. And anytime an athlete comes back from injury, as you well know, Wes, that's what it takes, hard work and determination to get back.
Now, one stat that really stands out for you guys so far is that rebounding. You guys ranked 3rd in the conference in offensive rebounding. So just talk about, how this team has been able to rebound the ball so great so far.
Well, that could be a double-edged sword because sometimes you get so many offensive rebounds, you're missing a lot of first shots. But I think, we always say rebounding is nothing but determination. I'm going to go get that ball. Nobody's going to stop me, that type of thing. And, we've put that mindset into it, whether it's Bertrand, whether it's Webster. Jacqueline Kestner will pick up 3-4 offensive rebounds a game just by flying to the boards and picking up a loose ball. And as I tell them, I said, people complain about playing time. I said, there's no rule on how many rebounds you can get. Go get all the rebounds you want, and you can play a lot of minutes. So, again, keep on rebounding, and that's what we keep harping every day.
Now, your lone senior, Sammy Webster, has started out very nicely. I think she has 3 games with double figures. It's been right around 8 or 9 rebounds each game as well. So just talk about, her start to the season.
Well, I think Sammy realized it's her senior year, it's her last go-around. And, in Sammy's defense, her first 2 years, she backed up an All-American in Jolisa Brown. And I think coming to her junior year, she didn't know how to prepare that, now it's her turn to go. And I think that she finally realized that last spring and summer, she came in the best shape of her life. Even at Thanksgiving, she came back in good shape. So, again, it goes back to the hard work and determination. Again, I just wish it was a year early. But, again, she's done a nice job for us so far.
Now, 2 sparks off your bench so far has been junior guard Ashley Brown, freshman center Allie Odell. Just talk about their effort off the bench, and their intensity once they get in the game.
Well, we always know Ashley Brown plays hard as can be. She is a hustler, knocks down passes, picks up loose balls, run the floor. She does that for us. Allie Odell's done a nice job in the post, backing up Sammy, coming off the bench, again, making layups, little jump shots, and rebounding. And, right now we need one more person to step up off the bench, and whoever it may be, but that way we can get some nice 8-man rotation going, and that's the perfect number to have in a good basketball program.
You guys off to a 2-3 start, as I alluded to earlier. What have been some positives through these first 5 games you've taken away?
Well, I think one of the things that positive, Bluefield State and Davis Elkins had beaten us last year, and we came back and got them this year, and Davis Elkins had changed their style of play. They're doing the Glenville State style, 5 in, 5 out, shooting a lot of threes, and went on the road and beat them. So again, beating Bluefield here after they had a real good year last year was a good positive. So we've tried to build off that, taking these 2 games here right before Christmas break and taking us in the second semester.
Now, looking ahead to these next 2 games and then after the Christmas break, what are you looking forward to the most from your team?
Well, one, getting better. We got Glenville State here Thursday, and then we will play Wesleyan on Saturday. Then we've basically got a month off. And that's our last chance for a basketball team to really get better. Work on skill, work on fundamentals, work on execution, because once you get back in January, it's playing, rest, playing, prepare, rest, that type of thing. So, again, this next month, we've got to get better as a basketball team.
Now, after these next 2 games, Glenville State tomorrow night, and then Wesleyan on Saturday, you know, you guys had that month off. I think it's 28 days off. You know, what's that like? How much different is that from you know, just the grind of a schedule, you know, to just having that rest period?
Well, it's good and it's bad. It's, you know, now we got to be creative to keep their attention. You know, next week with finals exams, and especially when you coach women on the women's side, I've coached both men and women, and I hate to say this, but sometimes women do take their academics a little more seriously than the guys do. So, you know, we'll try to be creative next week. Again, just getting better. Then we get back. Again, just getting better as a team, but being creative, some team building activities, and that type of thing. You know, we don't start school at Concord after Martin Luther King Day, so besides not playing until January the 4th or 5th, whatever it is, you know, we've got about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks when no one else is here. So again, that gives us a chance, again, to bond, build, and get better as a team. And the good teams we've had here usually make that run to the end of January and February, and I'm hoping that's what this team can do right here.
All right, Coach, as always, thanks for coming by today. Once again, the Concord women right here at home at the Carter Center Thursday night against nationally ranked Glenville State. Tip-off is slated for 5:30 p.m. For Coach Kenny Osborne, I am Wes McKinney, and this has been the Coach's Corner.